lead. Gains the lead.
Through the highways and on we'll go.
Hey guys, how's it going? Shimbob here, and today I've got something very special for you guys, something very exciting and something that I've been wanting to do for quite some time now, but I kind of just wanted to make sure I had enough information and experience to actually have a valid opinion and give some good points to you guys. And so basically, I'm starting a brand new series today that will be sort of weaving in and out throughout my other videos. And that's going to be a Let's Learn to Crucible type series. So basically just going to be me sharing my tips and tricks and advice and stuff from my learnings and experiences and stuff through actually playing the Crucible and learning from other people to help you guys improve as players, and in turn maybe you can help me learn a few new things too. So each episode I'm just going to cover a different topic regarding ways to improve in the Crucible. Sometimes it'll be class specific, sometimes it'll be subclass specific, and sometimes it might even be weapon specific. Now, just as a disclaimer, I have to tell you, I'm not an expert obviously, but I am getting a bit better, especially over the last year and a half. I feel like I've really grown as a PvP player and am definitely above average, I would say. And I do think that I at least have the theory side of the Crucible down, even if I don't always execute that theory to perfection. So this series might sometimes be a bit more of a do as I say, not as I do type thing. So if you guys do like this video and you are excited about this new series, then go ahead and leave a thumbs up on this one. That lets me know what you guys are thinking about the content, and it really encourages me to keep making this style of stuff. And also be sure to subscribe if you want to see more of this series and other content too. But without further ado, into today's episode, and you probably already guessed it by the title of the video, but we're discussing the meta and how to properly understand that and what that actually means. So first off, what is the meta, quote unquote, and what does it actually mean? So basically in games, this refers to the smaller internal game or community that exists within the entire game itself. So in first person shooters and most other games, it sort of refers to the balancing of characters or weapons and sort of like which ones are currently preferred due to their min-max potential. So in Destiny, I like to refer to this as their sweat factor. So I bet you're all wondering what I think the current meta in Destiny is right now. It's the Matador. End of video. No, but seriously, there's a bit more to it than that. Although the Matador and shotguns in general are very strong at the moment, with sort of the nerf they've just recently given to sniper rifles, and also the fact that they have a game mode called Supremacy, which encourages people to run around and get close and sweaty and shotgun a lot. But that's another topic for another time. Also, another little disclaimer, all of this is my opinion, I guess, just based off the facts that I've seen and the experiences I've had in the game. So I encourage you guys to also voice your opinion down in the comments. Let me know what you think. If I'm saying something that sounds absolutely batshit crazy to you, point it out, call me out on it. And likewise, if you agree with something I'm saying, let me know. I like the encouragement. Now, I don't want to go into too much specifics of the meta currently because that could be a conversation that could go on for hours, but I want to give a general overview of what I think the strongest sort of weapons and class setups and stuff are at the moment, and things that, while I don't want to encourage everyone to try it because I think there's too much of it already, maybe you guys can give it a try if you're struggling a bit, and obviously this is to help you guys improve with the game. So obviously that's one of the simplest ways to improve at PvP is to sort of play with meta weapons and class setups that are much more, I guess, appropriate or have better potential in certain game modes. Now that brings up another quick point, is that even though things might be part of the meta and technically the top tier players are using them, or they are ones that don't have a very high skill ceiling, I still recommend using weapons that you're most comfortable with. So even if you like using auto rifles and you're really good with them, you get your best results with them, don't think that just changing to a hand cannon or a shotgun or something like that will instantly make you better. Use what you're most comfortable with and you'll improve that way. But this is just for those people that still haven't found their niche, I guess. So as far as classes that I think are some of the strongest in the game right now, I would have to definitely say Striker Titans, especially Juggernauts with shotguns and Mitre Multi-Tool or something. Able to move around the map super fast, close the gap on people and shoot them in the face with your shotgun because they can't kill you and your Juggernaut shield fast enough. I've been in that situation many times and it's super frustrating, so that's why I'm putting it on the list. Also the fact that you're able to panic smash and kill other supers or anyone that's about to kill you is very good, and I don't want to like make fun of people that use this class, but it does have a very low skill ceiling, so you can be quite effective with it without minimal effort. I'd also have to say another class that goes really well with shotgunning is Stormcallers. Obviously, the fact that their melee can snipe you from the other side of the map, that combined with the shotgun from the other side of the map, can do some serious damage and is very simple to play. I usually main this class, but I would also say the Voidwalker is quite strong, simply because the Nova Bomb can be used in a panic situation, your melee can heal you, and so can your grenade, which will chase people for days. So I think they're a very, very solid class and can have quite a high skill ceiling, but they can also be really effective with a more simple style of play too if you're not an expert at the class. Now, as far as weapons go, for primaries, if you're looking at say a hand cannon, then you want something like the Palindrome or Ice Luna. Something in that archetype of hand cannon is the most optimal type, and you want to max out the range on that, and pretty much anything along those lines will do a pretty good job for you, I'd say. Then on to secondaries. This one's pretty simple. For me, shotguns are miles ahead of everything else in the amount that they're used and the simplicity of use and just overall dominance in the Crucible at the moment. I would say that fusion rifles, sidearms and sniper rifles are good too, but they have a much higher skill ceiling and are a lot more difficult to use, so you don't see them as much, and shotguns are really good at shutting them down. Ooh, I almost forgot to mention pulse rifles in primaries. Obviously hand cannons are good, but obviously there's different types of weapons out there too. So for pulse rifles, you want to be looking for either your Grasp of Malik rate of fire impact or your like Hawksaw type one. So anything with fast rate of fire, lower impact type pulse rifles is going to be really good with high stability. That's what you want to go for. And then as far as scout rifles go too, I guess really just the Mitre multi-tool, like they're all good, but Mitre's just so consistent, so solid, and it has been for so long. I can't really recommend anything over it too much, to be honest. Obviously these are all subject to the fact that you might get a god roll legendary weapon, which might be better than any of these weapons I'm mentioning, so if that's the case, then use the hat. Lastly, in heavies, not really much to talk about here apart from using like Truth, which is probably the best rocket launcher. Just use whatever you like. So to finish the video, I guess if I had to sum up the subclass and weapon combo that I think gives you the best bang for buck, I guess, like best results for minimal effort, I would say a Juggernaut Striker Titan with Mitre multi-tool and a Matador. Combine that with like the Dune Marches or Twilight Garrison and you have an absolute wrecking ball, especially if you get good with it. Something that should be really feared in the Crucible, but at the same time it's something you can pick up quickly and get good results with very easily. So that's pretty much all I have to say today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like, even subscribe for more content if you really enjoyed the video. I'll still be doing my live commentaries and gameplay reviews in between these videos, so yeah, don't worry, they'll still be on the channel. I just have been wanting to do this series for a while and sort of want to do different styles of videos too, sort of to help you guys out, because my favorite thing about YouTubers and Destiny YouTubers and that is they've taught me everything I've known, sort of thing, and I've really learned from them, so I sort of want to give back, I guess. So that's what I'm doing now. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Make sure to check out those videos down below. They're sort of related to this one, I guess. But until next time, just keep doing what you're doing, guys. Cheers.